You ever had like a workout or a day where you just kind of go through the motions? Like you get done what you need to, still get good work in, but don't really have a purpose or passion or enjoyment in it. Just kind of lethargic, and maybe even at the end of the workout or end of the day, you don't even know what you did because you were kind of just there to be there. Um, that used to happen to me as well. Like still getting good work in, but again, just kind of going through the motions, just getting done what I need to do, get done, following the routine, following the workout, and call it good. But just kind of got sick of just checking a box off, and instead just started being really intentional with every workout, every day, every exercise, every rep, even just having a specific intent behind it rather than doing it just to do it. And that's been a lot more enjoyable and also more productive in getting me to my goals. And it kind of took me off autopilot in a sense, and has just allowed me to have a specific intent and focus to lock in on each rep. Similar to how you program for athletes, there's times to emphasize strength development, time to emphasize endurance or hypertrophy or speed or mobility. And I kind of stopped applying those things after my playing career was done. And I think that's kind of what led to going through the motions. And so I started to kind of reintroduce those things. Kind of started out with devoting phases to, speed development, hypertrophy development, strength. But now I kind of do a concurrent training model. I can't even think of the right term. I've been out of the game for too long. Basically training multiple qualities at once, not necessarily within the same day, but I'll have intents for specific days. Like today is a speed day, so everything I'm doing is fast from, the warm up from the warm up. Everything is fast from the warm up to the plyometrics for that day to movements with the barbell to jumps during the lift to the mobility work, even things beyond the workout itself. I've started to apply it to just to have an intent that encompasses the whole day. So, speed work before working out, walking during the day. So like on a speed day, like just popping off the ground as fast as possible. I've even tried it with things like golf swing, like on a speed day, like backing through as fast as possible and not focusing on anything else. So that's been really good for me to just kind of have a single intent for each day, each movement, each rep, whether again that's going for strength and just trying to complete the set, or maybe it's like extensive plyos where it's just smooth, building tolerance, or maybe it is speed. Maybe the focus is on like good range of motion. So just kind of not thinking about too many things during a set, but also not thinking about just completing the rep, having a specific intent for how I want to complete each rep. And I think with anything in life, it's good to be intentional, and I think that applies to the weight room as well. So I think if you want to make progress in your workouts and beyond, I think it's super important to have an intent. If you want progress, don't just move, but move with a mission, with an intent in mind. And just make every single rep, every single thing you do intentional. before you do anything in your workout, in life, just ask yourself, what's the purpose here? What am I trying to accomplish? What am I trying to get better at? How can I lock in each rep? Just asking yourself those questions and being intentional with everything you do. It's going to lead to higher quality training, higher quality workouts. It's going to make it more enjoyable, not just going through the motions, but having a purpose behind everything. And so just plan out your workouts, pick out an intent, figure out a focus for the day for each movement. Keep that consistent throughout the day. Just going with a plan, and yeah, if you're not sure how to approach it, if you want a plan to go off of that has some guided intents, we offer a bunch of different programs. SHRP Athlete, SHRP Body, SHRP Movement. There's an intent behind the program, but also behind every day of the program, every movement in the program. So if you want some guidance on that, just hit the old link in bio, schedule a call, sign up for a program, try it out, ask us some questions, and we'll get you sorted. We'll get you moving right.